Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, this has been a long time coming.
Yeah. We haven't commentated together.
No, never have. We keep saying
Yeah.
we're like we need to commentate together.
And here it is.
Here it is.
Here it is.
I think everyone else has been waiting for it too.
Do you?
Well,
maybe.
they don't know. They don't know.
No, they don't know what they're missing. So I haven't really been paying attention to doubles since I went out.
I have been. We just watched Pipsqueak and Zing lose to Prof and Nebs. I watched the end of the game. It was pretty close.
Prof gets underseeded every time in doubles. Every time.
He's teaming with Nebs though. I feel like he's a wild card. He doesn't really consistently team with anybody.
No,
and when he does get respected. Like when he's with Armstrong,
that's true.
he's getting respected.
That is true. But I think How and Luke
They are in grands.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Luke, I feel, is probably going to be PR'd. Right?
Yeah.
Almost definitely. He's so good.
So good.
He's like the fan favorite. Everybody loves Luke. How can you not?
Like him and Bomboni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very different though. Like when you said that, I was like, they're nothing alike. How can you compare the two? Bomboni and Luke. Luke is like the most wholesome, lovely individual ever.
Yeah, well, Bomboni's sick.
Bomboni is sick.
Yeah.
He's also sick. I'm not taking that away.
I meant in terms of like playstyle and like.
Oh, playstyle?
Yeah. Well,
I was more like
personality.
Yeah. And Bomboni, amazing personality. I'm not saying that way. Just
true.
the people that speak to me are the wholesome people.
Oh.
Those are the ones that I'm like,
Yeah, they're the ones like.
I can spiritually, I bond with you on a spiritual
Luke
level.
is like the nicest guy ever. Like literally, he'll be like.
Have you ever played netplay with him?
I don't have netplay.
If you did, you'd only want to play him. Because at the end of the game, he's always like, oh, GG's, have a lovely day. And I was like, oh, I will have a lovely day. Thanks, Luke.
When I played him in tournament, it's literally been like, in between every what misfire? He actually comes with that misfire. And in between every game, he's like, oh, good luck. And I'm like,
he's a good chap.
So then I let him
fan.
play.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Anyway. Setchi, Frenzy have not proved themselves to me as double partners.
No. But
they lose a lot.
Yeah, then the thing is they team quite a lot as well. So they should know how each other works, but they don't.
Yeah, and they play a lot. I don't know what that... Oh, Setchi. Setchi just died at literally 0. Of all the percents to die at.
Might be the worst one.
I think it might be the worst one.
Yeah.
You could argue though, like 1 or 2, because that means you were probably jabbed and then just fell. That never feels good. Alright.
So
I think what I imagine part of the problem is that Frenzy is very aggro as Falco.
Yes.
And for effective Falco in teams, Falco has to be very passive. He needs to use his lasers to save his teammates. He needs to like hold space. Like when I played with Timmy's amazing at teams.
Yeah.
Always does really well. Carried me to win Merged, so he's obviously amazing. And his strategy is to be like, it's a bit of a humble rag. I tried to douse it by saying that I was carried.
Yeah.
But, also remind everyone that I won.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You asked it.
Anyway, his strategy was more just push their team to the side, so it's like you're both two walls.
The stage positioning is so important in doubles.
Send your teammate in forward, and then him just play like a really nice, solid support game, and he survives forever.
And then he's keeping them in an area that's like terrible, keeping off stage, or like keeping them in the corner, and just keeping them in places where
push like a wall forward.
Yeah, and just limiting the movement options. And then if the other person's keeping them well along the ground, they just have nowhere to go. They have to take the damage.
Whereas, oh my god, that was almost amazing.
You can see now, Elliot, there you go. He's not backing off, and he's not.
He doesn't. They just go in. It's almost like I haven't been paying attention enough to call it out to be confident in this, but it feels like they're both trying to singles the other person.
Yeah.
Whereas it feels like Nebs actually looks like a pretty strong doubles player. And knows how to like back up Prof when he needs to.
Yeah.
Whereas these two don't seem to be assisting each other as much. Like right now, very quickly got split up. Like this was like they managed to even out the stocks, but immediately they were on opposite sides. Yet Prof and Nebs very close together.
It's all about situational awareness.
Yeah.
And you've got to keep an eye on your teammate.
Yeah. Especially when one of them's a Falco.
Yeah.
Falco can die so easily if he's not.
Falcon can as well.
True.
Falcon
Yeah,
can,
they both get edge guarded.
It's a very fragile thing.
Yeah. Falcon can also live forever.
Yeah.
And Falcon can give a long time too.
Especially
It's just,
with Falcon's lasers.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, it's just like...
For sure. Like, if you can laser Falcon while he's in the air, then his recovery arc is getting down and actually pretty strong. He's got, like, very good drift. His aerials are amazing. Ooh.
Oh, I don't think
Quick
so.
swing.
Yeah. Prof's still good at that. Anytime in doubles, anybody overcommits, Prof is, like, there on edge. Like, if you go off stage versus...
Luigi
Prof
didn't have the... Nevs didn't have his tornado.
If you go off stage versus Prof and his teammate, probably without a chance to just take you out.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm playing as Prof and I'm like Sopo and it's just like, I just want a little refresh, dip down, come back up. Never got away with it. I just immediately get shot.
Yeah.
Like, well.
That was good from Nev, through from ledge.
Awareness. Also, I like it's a little thing, but I love that Nez was ready to react after Frenzy's laser and he used it to help continue the punish against Setchi.
This is going to be rough for Frenzy.
Yeah, this is hard. It's hard enough to beat Prof without a slippery slider Luigi just flying around.
Especially because if Neb gets an opening, he's more than likely going to do like 80 or 90 because his punish game is so good. And then add a second player onto that. And like one opening is more than likely just going to be... That's it, one opening. One opening.
I like this switch places there.
Yeah. Well, they can get, with a team like that, they can get away because they can both kill off smash cards. Like some teams, like one character pretty much has to grab the ledge because they don't have the best kill option.
Yeah,
but
like Falcon.
Yeah. Cheat.
I mean, I guess he could knee. He doesn't have good smash attacks, but he does have like good aerials he can place. But like Sheik, doesn't have the best tools.
No.
Down smash is pretty good, but like
Falcon's
F smash is better, Fox's out smash is better, or just Fox's shine's better. Like everyone else seems to have.
Fox's shine's pretty good.
Fox's shine's pretty good.
Pretty good, dude.
It's up there. Yeah. Icy's bounce smash is really good, except they're not very good on the ledge.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you generally want Icy's on stage. Stadium. Nice. How about Stadium? Gives Luigi a lot of move. And like, the thing is, Frenzy could be keeping Nebs just like locked down with lasers. If he was shooting lasers, he could keep Nebs moving at all, really.
Yeah.
Like, it's in that set.
Falco is so good against Luigi.
Yeah, what's that set?
And so that requires Prof to be so good as a teammate to just keep Frenzy away, not let him overwhelm him with lasers or anything. Also,
that was amazing.
Oh, that was such a good call up by Setchi though. He just flew out of nowhere, got him off stage. This is looking a lot better. They actually seem to be playing together more.
What anything?
Like that?
That's how they got.
That was so good. That was so good. Frenzy started the combo, recognized that Setchi was in a way better position to continue it, then he went off and edge guarded Luigi and let, or Nebs.
Tried to call out the double jump.
That's do his thing.
Oh no.
That really flooded my mind. The second that the Fox bumped into Falco, the coin noise played, and I was like, what? What just happened? Ooh. That's a technique I like as well. Yeah. Just going like as high as you can, even if you end up in tumble or in the what's this free fall?
Yeah. The drift's so good.
Yeah. You could just fall down and wait for your teammate. Your teammate knows what they want to do. They want to hit you.
Yeah, especially when, even if you don't hit them, like putting yourself in a position to where the other team has to think that you're there, puts them off attacking the person who's as well.
Yeah, that can be enough sometimes.
Yeah.
Just your teammate being there.
Yeah.
It's so important in edge guarding. Like, is less so with like the really quick characters like Fox.
Yeah.
But if Falcon's off stage and Fox knows he can shine him, but Falcon's right there, Setchi doesn't even need to jump out to like remind Prof that if you go after Frenzy, try and shine him, I'm waiting here.
Ready.
And Setchi's a killer on those edge guards, so it's you don't want to be off stage with Frenzy against Setchi.
That was a double freestyle, by the way.
That was a very, very strong game.
I don't know about FD, considering how that stadium game went, and the fact that they were controlling it.
I don't know either. This seems like a strange pick to me. I can't remember where they won though.
Probably Battlefield and Dreamland. Because imagine they would have cancelled Dreamland game 2.
Oh, that knee was so good!
That was amazing.
That was the perfect knee.
That there from Neb really well. I thought that was Setchi's door jump. Ventus door jump.
I love power shielding lasers. And then when you know that moment where you power shield a laser back at the Falco and they just stand confused. You're like, wait, I'm supposed to be winning. What happened? I shot a laser.
You're gonna be able to do a lot of that now. With your
I'll do my best.
Did you play that after doubles?
I played Ices and doubles, The Marth's not ready for doubles. And I like enjoy Ices. In Ices I can play like optimally and I don't feel bad.
Yeah. Oh, Robs.
I know.
He's so sweet.
I have way too much of a guilty conscience to play Iceman.
So you're not a
It's finally caught up with me. Yeah.
You got the good result and you're like, I can't do this anymore.
You can't do it.
Oh, that was a brilliant laser. And you got misfire. Neb's just always good. Misfires when he needs them.
I don't. This is the kind of thing. Like I think it worked out for them here, kind of. But they separated. They were both in a position where they were like right next to each other. And they were looking like tight in their team synergy. But then they just ran off and kind of separated. Worked out in that situation, but I'm not convinced it was, you know,
the right thing to do.
Yeah. It looks like they're playing to that as well.
Yeah.
Like Falcon can run up and close the space.
Yeah.
But Falco can't. And it seems that they, like Nebs and Prof, are distancing themselves away to force or to make Setchi get impatient, rush in, and then the two are quite separated. You got Setchi amongst both Nebs and Prof trying to fight that battle.
Even with lasers, he can't. Frenzy can't help.
And Frenzy's now got to try and like. So look, I feel like Setchi keeps running in for this 2v1, and he's kind of being baited to do so. Which, if so, is pretty good doubles play. Pretty good lasers both. No, Setchi, why?
Yeah. I mean,
that was a crucial miss knee as well.
This is still pretty doable for Setchi.
He needs to kill Nebs as fast as possible, because if he gets a grab on Prof, he doesn't get his tech chase. Oh,
that was definitely accidental. There's no way.
Nebs is actually playing this so well.
Yeah, he's not.
Every time that Setchi's getting an opening,
he's just punishing the end lag.
Yeah. But like even then, like even though he just literally up smash Prof. Nice.
Because Luigi's ground movement is so good, he can afford to stand so far away and keep himself. When he's at that high percent, he can just keep himself in the safe area, and then as soon as he sees moveset, he can just punch and go in